Okay, supposedly a major misfire in cylinder 5. Let's go out here and see. From what I understand, they swapped cylinder 3 and 5. You know, that's a traditional thing to do when you're chasing something like a misfire, to see if the misfire follow. Whoa, this is a dead hardcore misfire. Y'all see that engine moving? Let me back up. Oh, yeah, it came from another shop, man. They didn't put nothing back. This is bank 1, guys, which means cylinder 1, 3, and 5. So, see, you can do this without taking the intake off on this bank. So if they swapped over, I'm gonna have to do a compression test, guys. That's what I'm gonna do, compression test. And if it's low, I'm gonna need teardown time. I'm gonna have to take the valve cover off. Who knows what's causing that? Uh-oh, it's running real bad. Let me shut it down. Y'all stay tuned. This is a hashtag short video. Guys, this is the one with the misfire in cylinder 5. I've already swapped over cylinder 3 with cylinder 5. No change, guys. I swapped over plug and coil. Okay, which pretty much, I don't know if that eliminates secondary ignition as being your problem, but I just replaced the 2 secondary ignition voltage system on those 2. I still had a problem. So what I have done, so teardown time. So now I just got to remove the valve cover and find out. Oh, and I had low compression. Yes, I forgot that part. I didn't run a compression test. So where I'm at now, I had to get authorization for teardown time. So I'm going to go as far as, let me get this valve cover off and see if there's anything obvious in here that's broken or either failed. I won't know until I get the valve cover off. So let me get this plenum off and this valve cover off. We're going to go from there, y'all. Let's get it. Alright, guys, I don't see nothing obvious like a rock arm loose or anything like that. The problem we have in cylinder 5, remember, I had 0 compression. Golly, I was hoping to see like a cam lobe beat up or broken. None of these cam lobes scratched, and all these rocker arms are in place. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Ooh, y'all see down here? Oh, this spring. Oh no. Wait a minute, am I looking at that right? Did that spring look like? Oh my God, goodness, guys. Alright, I need to take this intake cam off. Y'all see that spring down there? Remember, the problem's in cylinder 5. This cylinder 5, 0 compression. Valve train look intact. How in the... That spring don't look right, guys. Alright, let's take this camshaft here off. So what I'm gonna do, don't just yank stuff off, guys. Bring top dead center up. Remember, there is no top dead center mark TDC on the crankshaft. So what I'm gonna do is line these cam phasers up in time. Remember, I still got the bank 2 cylinder head cover on, so I can't go by that. So your only other option is it's the only thing you have exposed. So I'm just gonna bring these timing marks up and then disassemble the system. All right. Now I highly suggest you guys use the tool, the tool, to do it the right way. I don't know, I ain't gonna say that. I don't need the tools, but I suggest you use the tools. My goal, I gotta get this, that cam, look at that spring, guys. Let me get this cam lobe off. All right, I mean this camshaft off on bank 1, intake camshaft. This is the intake side. So this camshaft here is operating the intake valves. Guys, from time to time I will go basic on you because I'm not sure who's watching. All right, so I want everybody to understand what I'm doing. So yes, I need to cover this up, but all right, y'all get what I'm doing. I'm anxious now. I just see something that don't look right. Let me get this camshaft off. Hold tight. Alright guys, y'all see that? That spring is broke. Now, because the keeper is still on the valve, the spring is in place. so I can't just grab it and pick it up. I'll have to put air in this cylinder to keep that valve up, and use some type of spring compressor to compress that down and remove the spring. Now what I have to go do, guys, I found the problem. Now it's going to become a matter of what caused the problem. If that spring just fatigued and gave out, then yeah, that's just as simple as going in with a new spring and putting your valve train back together. I want to check all these rock arms, make sure they're not, you know, coming apart or anything like that. But if that's the case, then fine. Hypothetically, I need to make sure this valve is not bent. Okay, can y'all look at that? Any engine guys out there? Where you at, Caper? This guy's garage. He's back, y'all. Yes. I don't know if that valve is bent. Without taking it off, I need to take it off, but I don't want it to drop, so I'm gonna put some air in the cylinder. It's engine 101, guys. It's been a minute, but I need to go find out a little history as far as our guys just replacing the spring if they fatigue and come apart. Hey guys, this is a high mileage car. I can't remember how many miles exactly, but it's a high mileage car. So don't get on the comments, oh, that piece of junk, Christ, can't make an engine. No, guys. As you can see, it's not from abuse. The engine is not sludged up or dirty in any way, so they've been keeping up with their oil change. Just high mileage car engine repair fluke, what I like to call it. Coincidental type, I don't know what you call it, but this is my problem. But I got to go and talk to the service advisor and see. I got to find a tool to get that off. I don't want to leave y'all hanging, but y'all want to know what happened and what's going on, don't you? I'm sure you do. So let me take a break real quick, and I'll be right back, and I'll let y'all know what I come up with. Y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, word just came from the top. I need to replace the cylinder head. Okay, I think it was due to the mileage and the fact, the history. Some other shops been working on this engine, and it's the one that they ain't make me replace the engine. But I told them, explained to them, look, man, the engine is not sludged or anything like that. It's just the valve spring collapsed. So my Mr. Smart Aleck know-it-all service manager, well, something had to cause that. Who knows? He could have a point. Okay, I'm just one of those mechanics that just like to fix things, guys. But to his credit, I mean, how do you explain this? A valve spring just collapsed? Have it ever happened? Yes. Okay, I mean, look, guys, let me say it like this. Every part on this car will eventually fail someday. There's a lifespan to every single part, right? Okay, you can't predict when that time will come. Now, me, I'm so mechanically inclined and in mechanic mode. I'm like, no, I want to fix it. I want to fix it. I don't have the proper tool to compress that down, but I wanted to take these keepers out and see if this valve is bent. Okay, so I grabbed my O2 sensor socket. Now, I was going to go ahead and do this, but I don't know. They might decline the engine, and then I have to put it back together. Okay, so because remember, it drove in. It just have a misfire cylinder fire. But if they say, go ahead and fix it, put a head on it, we're going to take this out. I'm going to get my small socket, just press that down. As you can see, I can compress it. I'm going to put air in the cylinder, compress that down, grab them keepers out of there, pick that spring up. And now you could tell if the valve bent by simply doing a leak down test like you would any other test as far as leak down. Because remember, when you put air in the cylinder, that cylinder will get filled with air, and the valves will be pushed up into their seat. From there, you measure how much leakage is occurring, if any. The valve may not be bent. Like I say, it's not my call, guys. If Brothers Motors, we would fix this. Okay, I have rules I have to go by at certain places, and this is one of them. He took one look at the mile. I told him spring is collapsed, broke. Okay, that's why we had the zero emission. That's why we had the rough idle, because it was a misfire cylinder fire. The other shop, I guess they swapped, and I didn't believe their swap, so I performed my own swap. And here we are, actual teardown time. Here we are. So I don't want to leave this video open. I'm gonna close this video, guys, and write up a cylinder head. When they get here, we'll fire the video back up and talk some more about it. All right, but for now, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next video.